Okay, so Jeffrey Sachs, I'm watching you watch this, and you're putting your head down. What are we missing, or what do you think this could actually lead to bigger problems?
I don't think you're missing anything. I don't think we're missing anything. This was a dumb thing for her to have done, and it feeds into a kind of narrative that she can't quite be trusted. So I think it's not smart, and it is a problem.
Yeah, Joe.
Well, and Jeffrey, if you look at the fact that even in Libya, she had old cronies around her from her first White House days, Sidney Blumenthal, not that old, who were actually sending her emails when they had business interests in that country. And Hillary was wiping his name off of the documents and then sending them along. And it's just so messy. It's just so sloppy. It reminds me a lot of the tales that you told me about a lot of their relief operations, that there was always an angle, even in relief operations in the most horrific circumstances. There was always an angle, and money was always part of that angle.
Well, fast and loose, and it's not good. That's a sense and an image, and this, of course, bolsters that.
Yeah. You know, I think there's two narratives that we've seen, Joe, I'll throw it back to you, that have been blown up. And that is that Trump will blow up and never make it past a couple of days, and that the emails don't matter. I mean, those have been prevailing narratives from the get-go. Yeah. And both keep coming back.
Well, yeah, you're exactly right. And Mark Halperin, let me ask you, on those two things, Trump's going to blow up. Well, he may blow up, but he may just blow up in the polls. And then the second thing that Mika was saying is that these emails don't matter. People love coming on our set saying these emails don't matter. They don't matter. They don't matter. We now have two huge stories, the two big stories this week of Hillary Clinton's campaign. One, the horrific polls in the swing states, and the fact that she's 20 points upside down, even if it did poll 3 or 4 points skew, 3 or 4 points Republican. That's one, and that didn't come from nothing. That probably came from this email story and a lot of things surrounding it. And now, too, these inspectors generals, not right-wingers, but these inspectors generals coming out suggesting that a criminal investigation be looked into and possibly launched.
Yep. On Trump, increasingly Republican strategists I talk to from the campaigns and elsewhere say they may not see his fall until Iowa, and they're going to have to deal with him at the top or near the top of the polls for months. On Hillary Clinton, you know, Michael's story is very significant because obviously the notion of a criminal probe, there is the question of what laws might be violated, and what some people are saying is the reason the Clinton campaign pushed for the change is maybe Hillary Clinton didn't initiate emailing of classified information, but what if aides emailed to her classified information and she responded? Right. Would that, to the extent there's criminal liability there, would that implicate her?
Okay. Keywords of the week: third party and Joe Biden.